Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match press conference for the Proteas women following the third ODI against Pakistan, which took place as the Black Day ODI. Top of the table, got head coach Mandla Mashinzwi. Ready to take your question. Zaire, can I start with you? Thank you.
Coach, obviously today didn't go as you would have liked, but I mean, overall, from a series point of view, you played a few new players, a few youngsters coming along. Did you get out what you wanted from the series?
Yeah, but I think, for me, you want to win a series knowing that you've won it convincingly. And I think we played some really, really good cricket. But I just feel like the positive side of things and the negative side of things are not too far apart in terms of how we fielded and how we kind of bowled. It was a lot of extras to bowl in a series for me. I think that's not the standards that we're about. So there's a lot of things that we're gonna have to ponder and make sure that we sort out. But yeah, all in all, we'll take the series. But also the positive thing, as much as it's negative, is the fact that we've got a couple of things that we need to work on.
And just, I mean, it's a glaring thing. The bowling that is a bit of a concern. I mean, and how do you? I mean, you don't have that X factor in terms of wicket takers, but in terms of just controlling your disciplines, being really tight, how do you improve that game?
No, it's also a mindset thing and just being comfortable doing the simple things for longer periods and understanding what it looks like. We've done that at the World Cup and it was a success. So it's not that we can't do it. So it also becomes an individual thing if you have to take it that deep. But I think, we have to just maybe put some priority to that to make sure that, it doesn't happen again. I think we're not hitting our straps throughout the series.
And just on the batting positive side of things, how is it to do as well as you did, particularly when someone like Laura doesn't score runs or normally carries it, but you see Adnity, you see Faye, you see Sunay, and their development over the season.
Yeah, I think it's if you want to yeah if you want to build a team, you don't want to be relying on one or two players. You want to be relying on a big chunk in a group. And at the moment, we're sitting in a space where a lot of people can put their hand up, and that's what makes up a betting unit. And I'm really proud of these girls in terms of where they are. Even today, we lost wickets at critical times, but if we had one big partnership there in the middle, we still could have won this game. But obviously, that wasn't to be. But I think going forward, there's a lot of positives to take from a betting point of view, because then we have this confidence that anybody can win a game from any given situation. So yeah, that bodes well for us from a betting point of view. And then we still have players like Kapi coming back into the fold as well, who have much experience. So I think from a betting point of view, we're sitting pretty. Also from a bowling point of view, if you think about it, you've got Kaka coming back for the New Zealand tour, you've got Klaas coming back for the so you've got those players coming back who have been there before and they understand what it takes to actually just do the simple things well.
Last one for me. You obviously go to New Zealand now, a completely different challenge, different conditions, and how do you foresee that game?
Yeah, obviously for me, it's the first time I'll be going to New Zealand, so I don't have any experience from that point of view. And then it will mean from my side, I'll have to ask some people that have been there before and rely a lot on players that have played there in terms of information, and see how I can just put that together and come up with a power plan for us to give ourselves the best chance to win.
Hi, Coach. Today a bit disappointing. Can you give us your assessment of today's performance, especially with the bet today, and the series in general? So the Proteas did play some good cricket. The last match was a great match, a high-scoring match. Can you just give us your overall assessment of the three-match series, and also now heading to New Zealand, end of the month is the ODI series against New Zealand. Can you just some of the learning curves for that upcoming series?
So the if I could sum up today, really, I think when it mattered or how we started with both bat and ball was probably something to really think about. I think we went to sleep with the ball in the first 10, 15 overs. and we went to sleep with a bet as well in the first 10, 15 overs. And that's basically where the game was decided. And that's why we, after 20 overs with the ball, we really well. We bowled really, really well. That's why we brought it back. I was thinking 400 at the stage, but for us to actually manage to bring them down to 305 was really something special from the bowlers. So there's some positives, but I think when we're supposed to switch on, we didn't switch on, and that's how you start and setting the tone. We didn't do that very well today.
Cool. Thank you. No further.
Just Coach, last one. It's been a long summer for you. You've been at the forefront of all the cricket basically in South Africa this year. If you had to give a mark for the summer, home summer, what would you, out of 10, what would you give?
No, I'll give it an 8. I think we've been good. We've played some really good cricket. I think how the people attend our games is a testament to how well we're playing, and then people have been really, really supportive. And what the gains and the improvement. Therefore, I think that's what makes me give it an 8, because I've seen players grow. And as you mentioned earlier, there's different players putting their hand up with performances with the bat and also with the ball, bringing in youngsters and making an impact. So all those things, when I add it up, it just gets me to the number 8, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think the potential of this team, we're still not scratching it. I think there's a lot more from this team, and it's my job. I'm going to make sure that I find out the rest of what this team can do. So hopefully in New Zealand we find it, and then we can take that momentum into India and the World Cup.
Thank you. No more questions? Thank you very much. That wraps up our post-match press conference. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to today's post-match press conference following the last ODI between Pakistan and South Africa, also known as Black Day. Over to you.
Fatima, it's been a very good series for tour for Pakistan, just falling short in the T20As and the ODI the other day. So how happy are you to put a full performance and get over the line today?
Yeah, I think the way the girls fight throughout the series in the ODI and the T20, that was awesome because we need a good team. We need to build the new youngsters for this format as well. So I think the way the guys played, that was awesome.
And one big change about Pakistan is the explosive batting. We saw yourself today, and also the opener. She also went very well. Just what has the change been around? Pakistan used to push singles, and now they're really going big.
I think we just try out the different because we want fearless cricket and aggressive in the T20 and the ODI as well. So we just try to different things, and that worked as well. So I think that's the right way to go.
And Imran Fahad, has he played a big role in the batting?
Sorry,
Imran Fahad.
Imran Farad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is our batting coach. So he always try to be giving us a lot of techniques advices and I think the way our openers and the middle order played, and that showed that he is good.
And just in terms of the wicket today, was it very you felt at home today in terms of the spinners that gave a lot of purchase?
I believe that the way Sadaf played, that was the whole inning starting because the way she played, it looked like the pitch is almost normal. And I think after that, everyone tried to chip in, and that was work.
And just away from the game, you know what Black Day is for South Africa. How important is it to play in a game like this, particularly as a women's team?
Yeah, I think where we are playing, we just I know the Black Day and all that stuff, but still we all know that everyone lives matters. So I think that's good.
And lastly, everybody wants to know, you're going to come back higher up going forward in the series, in new series?
Yeah, I think still, as I said, where we want to play. We are trying to come here or wherever, and still the way our girls playing here. So I think we will get the different opportunity as well.
Yeah. Hi, Farima. It's been a great series for Pakistan. The batting has been exceptional. Great performance just the other day in the second ODI, over 300 runs. 300 runs today as well. Did you all really enjoy batting in South Africa? And today's fielding performance, bowling out South Africa for less than 200 runs. What did you think went right in the fielding performance?
Yeah, I think I still believe that the South African pitches is good for the batters, and I think the way our batters played, that was awesome, and I think they showed that character that we want in our teams, and still we are improving, so we will execute our better plans.
फातिमा मैच जीता, कितनी खुशी और कितना पॉजिटिव नजर आएगा?
बिल्कुल सीरीज ऑब्वियसली जहाँ पे लॉस किए थे वहाँ पे यही था कि ऑब्वियसली चैंपियनशिप के मैचेस हैं, पॉइंट्स मैटर करते हैं, और जब 2 पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली टीम का मोराल हाई होता है, बूस्टअप होती है टीम, और इसी के लिए काफ़ी टाइम से मेहनत कर रहे थे, और जिस तरह सारी लड़कियों ने खेला, फाइट की थ्रू आउट द सीरीज, उसमें ऑब्वियसली मज़ा आया।
सदफ की बैटिंग की बात करें, विकेट बिल्कुल जब वो बैटिंग करी तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि विकेट बहुत ही इजी है, उसके बाद सबने चिप इन किया, क्या आप कहेंगे उसकी बैटिंग के मुताबिक?
हमें पता है, हमें एज टीम बहुत बिलीव है उस पर, क्योंकि वो एक अच्छा पता है हमें कि वो एक अच्छी प्लेयर है, और वो जिस तरह जब खेलती है तो ऐसा लगता है कि वो एग्रेसिव है और उसके पास शॉट्स में पावर है। तो आई थिंक इसी तरह के प्लेयर्स टीम में डिमांड है हमारी कि जो अपना कैरेक्टर शो करें और जो टीम के लिए खेलें, और जिस तरह उसने खेला एज टीम, हमारे लिए ये बहुत अच्छा साइन है कि आगे के लिए हमारे लिए इम्प्रूवमेंट है।
तीनों मैचेस बहुत क्लोज हुए, बिल्कुल लास्ट ओवर्स में गए, थोड़ा दुख भी है कि सीरीज 2-1 से हारे।
बिल्कुल जैसे फर्स्ट मैच देखें, सेकंड मैच देखें, बिल्कुल बहुत करीब थे और ऑब्वियसली जब भी आप करीब रह के मैच हारते हो तो आपको दुख होता ही है, बट ये था कि एज टीम हम कोशिश यही कर रहे थे कि हम हर दिन अपने आप को उठाएं ताकि कोई भी डे हमारा ऐसा ना हो जो हमें ऐसा फील कराए कि हमने बस गुजार लिया।
आप ओवरऑल बात करें बैटिंग के अलावा बॉलिंग में भी है, जिस तरह तस्मीया का आज डेब्यू था, पहले ओवर में उसने आउट किया, और अब पूरी सीरीज में देखें कि हमने रोटेशन आपने रखी है, पॉलिसी लेके चलते नहीं प्लेयर्स की, तो कितना फायदा है और क्या कहेंगे इन सब लड़कियों के मुताबिक?
कोशिश यही है कि टीम जब आप बिल्ड करो तो सबको चांसेस मिलें और सबको आप देख सको कि आप कहाँ पे किस प्लेयर्स को आप एग्जीक्यूट करवाना चाहते हो, और जिस तरह टीम ने रिस्पॉन्ड किया है और जिस तरह टीम ने फौरन सुना है वो एक अच्छा साइन है। और इस तरह की रोटेशन होना भी एक अच्छी चीज़ है क्योंकि जितना सबको मौके मिलेंगे सबका पता चलेगा और एज टीम आप और ज़्यादा ग्रो करते हो, आप किसी एक पे रिलाई नहीं करते।
एज ए कैप्टन देखा जाए तो कितना डिफिकल्ट था इस टीम की पूरी इंटेंट चेंज करने में? देखा जाए बहुत ज़्यादा पॉजिटिवनेस नज़र आ रही है, चाहे वो बैटिंग है चाहे बॉलिंग है, कितना मुश्किल टास्क था ये?
कोशिश यही थी कि अपने ऊपर अप्लाई करूं पहले वो चीज़ें ताकि लड़कियों को दिखे तो लगे कि वो चीज़ जो डिमांड कर रहे हैं वो कर भी रहे, कोई के नहीं कर रहा। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह उससे अच्छा साइन ये भी गया कि खुद भी इम्प्रूव किया, तो उससे लड़कियों को भी बिलीव आता गया कि ये चीज़ करनी है, ये चीज़ करनी है। स्टार्टिंग में ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट था क्योंकि उस तरह की एग्जीक्यूशन नहीं हो रही थी, बट इन द एंड जिस तरह का रिजल्ट आया अब लड़कियों को और बिलीव आ गया, तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे इसी तरह की क्रिकेट खेलें।
लास्टली इसके फौरन बाद कैंप है, कैंप के बाद फिर जिम्बाब्वे सीरीज और फिर टिल वर्ल्ड कप, कैसा देख रहे हैं इस टीम को?
अच्छी बात है कि हमारे पास वर्ल्ड कप से पहले बैक टू बैक बहुत सारे मैचेस हैं जिसमें हम बहुत सी चीज़ें ट्राई कर सकते हैं, बहुत सी चीज़ें एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं, जो प्लान्स किए हैं वो अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, नए रोटेशंस और चेक कर सकते हैं। बट स्टिल कोशिश यही करेंगे कि वर्ल्ड कप से पहले जितना हम प्रिपेयर हो जाएं वर्ल्ड कप के लिए उतना अच्छा है, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली वर्ल्ड कप एक ऐसी चीज़ है जिसके लिए आप प्रिपेयर होते हो और अपने आप को तैयार करते हो, तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश यही करेंगे कि उस तक तैयार हो जाएं।
फातिमा लास्टली बहुत ज़्यादा आपकी बैटिंग की बातें हो रही हैं हर तरफ, बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट नज़र आ रही है, क्या कहेंगी कहाँ कितना हार्ड वर्क है और क्या सोच के इस सीरीज में आई?
लास्ट काफ़ी टाइम स्ट्रगल किया था अपनी बैटिंग में, बट इस बार कोशिश यही थी कि क्योंकि माइंड में एक चीज़ थी कि यहाँ की जो पिचेस हैं वो बैटर्स को सपोर्ट करती हैं, तो कोशिश यही था कि मैं बॉलर्स पे जितना डोमिनेट करूँ उतना अच्छा है। और स्टार्टिंग से ही बस ये कोशिश थी, जब बैटिंग पे जा रही थी बस ये कोशिश थी कि जितना डोमिनेट कर सकूँ करूँ, और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ताला ने साथ दिया। बाकी जो ऑब्वियसली आप मेहनत करते हो उसका अल्लाह ताला सिला देता ही है।
Thank you, Fatima. And congratulations on today's win.
Thank
That brings
you.
us to the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.